With meditation and pretty much everything else, practice makes perfect, and I would say you could categorize it in 3 sections: beginner, intermediate, and advanced or master meditation. And when you're first starting out with meditation, I would say using guided meditation is really great. I have a few recommendations for that, but hearing someone with kind of like a soft voice, a calming voice, and calming music is really the key. And taking deep breaths, clearing your thoughts, and that's where the thoughts and affirmations, and then all the information from the previous videos, that's where that comes in, because now that you have gotten control over your thoughts, you can go easier into meditation and you can do it for longer periods of time. And so you can concentrate on something for longer. You can focus on it without other thoughts creeping and making their way in. And even if they don't, or even if they do make their way in, there are a few different things that I do to handle thoughts that I don't want to deal with, and one of them is kind of having tunnel vision on something, and you just focus on that and you kind of let your problems melt away around it or whatever you don't want to think about. The other one is actually dealing with the thought and deciding, in your head, kind of having a conversation in your head about what needs to be done and what even matters, and what you can do to change it, or what you can do to leave it alone and change your mindset about it. And the other one that I do is, if I don't think it is necessary or I don't want to deal with it at that time, I will send it into my root chakra, or not my root, my sacral chakra. If you guys are familiar with the 7 chakras, they are energy centers that align down the center of your body. It's like a spinning wheel. It spins, and when you're off balance, or one of them are off balance, they're correlated to emotions and body parts. And when something is not operating at its optimal function, it's probably because one of these spinning wheels are blocked or not moving anymore. And you can do different things to handle that, which is get a Reiki session to become attuned to healing energy. And you can also do meditation, guided meditation on unblocking a certain chakra. But if you start to read about chakras, a lot of this stuff will make sense, and you will be able to figure out kind of where you're having an issue. I'll make a video on the 7 chakras next, or something like that. It definitely deserves its own full elaboration. But I would definitely encourage you to read on it, and also read on Reiki. I'll probably tie Reiki and 7 chakras together. Reiki makes people very skeptical because they can't see what's going on, because they can't see or tangibly touch something. It's hard for people to wrap their mind around the fact that it works, and that's okay. There is a scientific study out right now that has been proven that it works. It's a very sought after healing modality all around the world. Reiki is. Master healers are what they're looking for out there, even doctors and professionals. But yes, so meditation, When I first started, I would wake up and I would turn on this certain meditation that was recommended to me. I would turn it on and it was about 45 minutes to an hour. And I wouldn't even get out of bed. I wouldn't have any thoughts. If anything, I would just get a drink of water. That's a good thing to do because water is an energy conductor. It carries energy, so it's good for you to wake up and get a drink of water, but then lay down in bed and start that meditation. And I think I may need to make a whole nother video on meditation. That's what I'll do. I will do the beginner level, and then I'll do the intermediate, and then I can do advanced. So the beginner level would just be, 10 to an hour a day. Push your limits. Don't do just that. You can do the guided meditations, which is what I recommend for people just starting. Or you can type in frequency on YouTube. You can type in healing frequency. You can type in positivity frequency. You can type in cleansing frequency. You can type in getting rid of negative energy frequency. And when you pull up a video, it will have a hertz number. And that frequency that is carried into your body through sound heals you on its own. You just have to allow it to happen and relax every muscle in your body and your face. That's kind of what it is in the beginning, because in the beginning you can have a lot of movement in your eyes and because your body doesn't know how to relax yet. Your body doesn't know. It's so used to having to do this, having to do that, having to think about this, having to think about that, answer to that. So it's teaching your body how to really, really relax again. And so you will just play your frequency music, or I also really like shamanic drums. Shamanic drums are powerful, and I really like the way that it kind of vibrates in. And you just do your best, and you keep reminding yourself to relax. If you have any special mantras that really speak to you, that really helps too, to begin to clear your mind in the beginning when it's hard. If it's really, really hard to do, instead of thinking about those thoughts, you can bring in those mantras. Be still, breathe. I am wonderful. You can do anything. You can say anything. If you should write them down. You should really, when you're saying a mantra, you should really feel it. You should really feel the feeling of whatever it is. And you should say it really slow. Your breaths should be very slow. And a lot of people will say during meditation you should have really deep breaths, but I think your breath should just be whatever you're feeling. Like if your breath feels like it should be really calm and relaxed, then your breath shouldn't be so big, because then you're thinking about breathing. And so you just kind of go with whatever you feel, whatever is going to make you just float into this relaxation place of complete bliss. And that's where you want to be. So you want to set yourself up for that. Make your bed really comfortable. When I first started out, I really only meditated laying down. And then I would switch it up, and I would sit in that cross-legged position. And so really just do whatever feels most comfortable for you. Put supportive pillows underneath your knees or underneath your lower back. Do whatever is going to benefit you and take care of you, and really put your care and your intention into this situation and into this idea of what you want to do. And it really is working that memory, that muscle memory, into keeping your eyes on the goal. The goal is to quiet your mind. The goal is to be able to meditate so that you can hear messages from higher realms, from Source, from God, the Creator, so that you can hear what you need. You can quiet your mind and your body enough so that you can hear the messages that you need to hear, so that you can make decisions and choices, and you can just be exactly who you want to be. And so keeping your mind and your eyes on the goal of whatever that goal is, whatever the goal is. Maybe your goal is different than that. You just want to keep that in the back of your mind so that you can keep doing these actions and ideas to keep you in alignment on that path to that goal. So that would be fundamentally continuing to telling yourself, relax your face, relax your heart, relax your arms, relax your fingers, because when you lay there and you actually try to start to relax, you're going to realize how much tension is actually moving throughout your body and that you're holding. And so letting that happen, allowing that to happen, and then if you do get relaxed and you do start to have movements or feelings or releases or anything like that, some people have really, really strong movements happening. You also need to allow those things to happen, because that is your mind and your body and your soul purging out these energies and these things that don't even need to be there. So allow that to happen. Allow your meditation time to be healing and complete for you. Allow it to be whatever it needs to be for you. So relax your mind, relax your body, relax all your muscles, and then allow things to move through and move out that don't need to be there. And it's problem solving, it's moving through, it's just doing whatever needs to be done or letting whatever needs to happen. And the more you do it, the more you practice, the more perfect it becomes. And I encourage you to do it every day, because the more you do it, the faster it'll happen for you. The faster you will be able to master meditation. So you have to commit yourself to really wanting this goal, and then you have to do what it takes to get there. So I will probably wrap up this video. I want to do the next couple ones probably also on meditation and the 7 chakras and Reiki healing. And I just want to thank you guys so much for listening, for watching, for engaging, for supporting. It means so much to me and to the cause and to so many other people. I am so happy to share whatever I can with you guys, and I would love any feedback that you have for me. And I will also share resources, meditations, guided meditations, some of my favorite frequency music, and the Shaman Jum one that I really like. And I will also share my Gaia Speak page, where we're spreading all types of positivity, light, and high frequency, and all things beautiful. We're just spreading it like a disease. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for next time. Thank you.